What's going on, guys? We are back today with a build for my buddy Alex. It's actually not for him though, it's for his brother-in-law Angel. Angel's current build is an i7-920, 16 gigs of DDR3 running at 1333 and a GTX 950. We are moving him way into the future now with an AMD Ryzen 2700X, an Asus ROG Strix X470 motherboard, a Noctua D15 CPU heatsink, a PowerColor Radeon 580, and G-Skill DDR4 running at 3200 MHz. So, let's build. A couple months ago, Angel's heatsink broke, so I had loaned him my old Deepcool Lucifer heatsink so that he would still have a functioning PC, at least until we were able to do this build. Once I removed it, I went ahead and removed the old motherboard as well. We pulled out Angel's old Corsair AX860i and gave him a brand new Corsair AX760i. For what Angel will be running, it is still more than enough power. One of Alex's friends sent us a plethora of red custom cables. Shout out to Martin for getting those to us without any charge. I went ahead and wired up all the necessary cables that we needed, and then Angel helped me feed them into the case so that we could get the power supply mounted. I went ahead and got the Asus X470 motherboard mounted, and then moved right into getting the AMD Ryzen 2700X CPU installed. Usually I would say to get faster RAM since we are running an AMD processor, getting 3466 MHz or 3600 MHz or even faster RAM is more ideal. At the time of this recording, you can get RAM at that speed for about $10 to $15 more depending on the brand. But since we are on a strict budget, we went with 3200 MHz RAM, which should still get the job done. The Noctua D15 heatsink is spec'd at 165mm tall, and that was initially a problem since the case does come with a 200mm fan mounted to the top lid. We did have to remove it in order to fit the D15, but I don't expect it to impact cooling all that much. Once I got the mounting brackets on, as usual, I used some Thermal Grizzly Cryo Knot thermal paste and then got the heatsink mounted down. I got the 140mm fans mounted on, but for anyone that has not put fans on these kinds of heatsinks before, it can definitely be a pain in the ass. We were planning to reuse the GTX 950 that was already in the build, but my buddy Ryan offered up a PowerColor RX 580 brand new in the box for just $50. Wiring with this case was an absolute breeze. There were tons of tie-down points and plenty of room to maneuver and manipulate the wires how I pleased. Now, to be fair, most of the wiring is hidden under the motherboard tray where it's out of sight. And before I forget, there are two Noctua case fans on the front, and we had to use a PWM two-way splitter cable in order to get both fans working. And just like that, we are done. Big shout out to Alex, Arelis, Ash, Martin, and Ryan. This build would not have been possible without them. Together, the six of us were able to chip in parts or money to complete Angel's upgrade for under $400. Thank you all for watching. Hit that thumbs up and subscribe button if you haven't already. We'll see you in the next one.